Here's what happened. I recorded a video like last week, and it's probably playing somewhere on the screen right now as B-roll, or you already saw it. But it showcased a bag of games. Oh, can I one-hand it? I can, nice. It showcased all of these games that I got in a game lot. It was a really great time. I knew nothing about this bag of games. I still know very little. Oh, here's one more, sorry. About these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games. But what I do know is that in between last week's video not having any audio and this week, I have looked up quite a bit about these games. I don't know their exact prices because it's kind of hard to find that, but I at least know all the names of these games. So let's go over all of these games, what they are, and maybe we'll find some prices. So first off, this one's easy because it has it on the... Did OBS just crash? Hello? It didn't. Okay. This one has the title on the case. Tales of Symphonia. It's a Namco game. This seems to be some kind of like a greatest hits type thing. You know, like the PlayStation 2, the red top and the English version, like the greatest hits bestseller, whatever it was. Because this says PlayStation 2 the best on the bottom. I'm just assuming that's what it is. I really don't know for sure. But it is complete. All these discs look great. We pulled them out last time, I think, and looked at all the discs. But they all look just completely mint. Moving on. Something that I thought was like Gundam, maybe. I wasn't sure what this was. I was like, maybe this is some kind of Transformers or Gundam crossover that I'd never heard of. I don't know what it is, but it unfortunately did not have the manual with it. This is called the Third Super Robot Wars Alpha to the End of the Galaxy. I don't know if anybody's ever even heard of these games. Please put something down in the comments. Let me know if you've ever played any of these, if you've ever even seen them. I had never heard of any of these. A well-known game, moving on from that one, Dragon Quest V. I thought this was a pretty cool pickup. This is actually the reason I got this whole lot. What I didn't realize about Dragon Quest V, this is complete, but check it out. 2-disc. I thought that was pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Very complete, very heavy game because of the 2 discs. Beautiful, beautiful case. I mean, this is one that, truthfully, I should probably stop fingering the hell out of it because it's a good looking game. It's a great looking case. It's got all the art to it. But Dragon Quest V. This is a Square Enix game for Japan only. So you can see in the bottom there. I'm finding more and more out about these games. Will that please focus? Come on now. Come on now. For Japan only. See that? They all have for Japan only underneath the barcode on the back. Another game that people probably know pretty well, Final Fantasy VII. I believe this one's complete. Yeah. Complete. The disc looks fantastic on this one as well. Another Japanese exclusive. So I knew that they were Japanese, obviously. Like, yeah, look at that. All good looking discs. I knew that they were Japanese, but I didn't know if they were Japanese exclusives. You know what I mean? Because there are a good handful of games that, or a good handful of systems, I'm sorry, that they're not region locked and they kind of have titles that go back and forth. I know the DS is like that. This game's called The Getaway. It's not complete, unfortunately. But it is a cool little game. Capcom. I believe I've actually played this one. Whether that was on an emulator or... I can't remember. Maybe there's an American version of this. Maybe I played it at a friend's house growing up. I'm not sure. This is one that I had to look up forever. I don't know if you can see this. Try not to make this video too long. I could find nothing on this. I had to look it up through that. IRIM. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I had to look up that and then these words down here. So if you look down at the very bottom, this is like Zatai, Zetsu, Zet, Mei, Shi, Tu. I'm not sure what that means. But what I do know is whenever I typed all that in together, I got the title of this game, which is... And I know I'm butchering all this. I'm so sorry. This is complete, by the way. Zetai Zettai Zetsume Toshi. I don't know what this game is at all, but the disc, just like all the others, very good looking disc. I don't know if these are all in the same lot together for their entire lives, and I bought somebody's collection maybe. But yeah, a lot of really fun games. I don't know what that is, so if anybody knows what any of these games are, please let me know. I am dying to know what these are. Maybe I'll look up some gameplay and put that on the screen if I can. One of the Naruto games, Naruto 3. Unfortunately, this isn't complete, but this is Naruto 3 of some kind, falling in line with that. I don't know what it is exactly, but Naruto 2 of some kind. I think this one's complete. Yeah, this one's complete. One disc, the other one was 2 discs. All these discs, of course, looking great. I don't think any of these look bad. This one is the first one I've seen that's got a little scratch on it, and it's not even... Oh, there you go, you can kind of see it. It's not as clean as the others. You can tell that somebody's actually played this game. Manual's gone, but this is another copy of Naruto 2. I don't think these are the same. I don't think that these look the same. The words underneath don't look the same. So I'm guessing there are a couple different lines of Naruto games for the PlayStation 2. And then the last game of the collection, Sengoku Basura. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of this game. Sengoku Basura. Very cool looking game. Complete. It's a Capcom game, by the way, but it's got all the art with it. Great looking disc. This is actually, so the disc does look good, but the ringer, I knew that there was one like this. I forgot about that though. The ring around the center's got some whitening to it. I don't know what the hell that means. Yeah. Sengoku Basura. And that's it for this little lot of games. If anybody knows stuff about these, please. I know I've said it a couple times, but I would really appreciate it if you let me know anything about these. A good amount of Capcom games, so somebody might have some knowledge of them. These are my first Japanese imports. But all in all, I paid, I think, $34 for that whole lot. The only case that's got any damage to it is the getaway case, but it is just the case itself. It's not the artwork or anything. I know that wasn't a complete one, but I thought that was pretty good for having Final Fantasy VII, Dragon Quest V, a couple Naruto games. The one that really sparked my interest was this one, I gotta be honest. A big thing that I got curious about whenever I was looking at the listing. So after going through all these games, 10 different Japanese exclusive PlayStation 2 games, we gotta ask, was it worth it? And to me, yes. And also to Price Checker, because I went ahead and wrote down all the prices for these games, and it definitely added up to over $35. So, I'm going to try and butcher it one last time for y'all. Zettai Zetsumi Toshi. We got 21 to $45. I'm feeling like it's closer to 21, but I saw a couple that were selling for over $40, and this one is complete. It's in fantastic condition. So, I'm going to say $21 for that. 15 for Dragon Quest V. And again, it's a great copy of it. I'll probably end up keeping this for myself, but if I wanted to, it's there. 8 for The Getaway. 7 for Tales of Symphonia. I was kind of surprised on this one. I cannot remember the name of this game. I'm going to try and say it again. The third Super Robot Wars Alpha to the End of the Galaxy. We got 15 on this. Final Fantasy VII. I can't remember exactly what that was. 5. Oh no, it blew away. But it's 10. It's 10. Sengoku Basara, the first one. It was around $10. And I'm going on the low end of all these. This Naruto game here, Naruto Ultimate Hero. It's $8. Naruto Ultimate Hero 2, by the way. Naruto Ultimate Hero 3. It was going for about $6 because this one is incomplete. Right? Yeah, that's the incomplete one. But it's 2 discs, so I was kind of surprised. This one is also incomplete, and I could not find a price on it at all. I could not find it. I do not know what this game is called. So if anybody knows, please tell me. But I'm going to go ahead and guess it's at least worth $1. 5 on the high end, 6 on the high end, something like that. So add all that up, and we've got... Time out. Let me get my calculator back out. $99. Can you believe that? like I said, I am going to be likely be keeping Dragon Quest V. Let's knock another 5 off that just in case, you know, shipping, whatever we end up doing. Maybe we'll sell some, but I feel like I'm probably going to hold on to a couple of these for a while, maybe just end up selling them locally or something. All that in mind, we doubled our money, making $70, which I feel like is always the goal. Trying to double your money so you can keep a couple games and just make sure you're not breaking the bank trying to collect some of these, because we all know it's getting really expensive out here trying to collect some of these old retro games. What's this? Wow! It's another box of games. You should probably quit buying all these, Jake. Yeah, I probably should quit buying all these, but I didn't. And guess what? There might be a sealed game in here, and we'll jump into this in the next video, and we are going to find out if this box is worth it. Because Winnie, you're messing up the shot, dude. Come here. Oh, she's so tired. She flopped down like a rag doll. She's like, oh. I mean, we doubled our money potentially, so I definitely say it was worth it. Jeez, I'm about to drop them all 10 of these essentially doubled our money, so I'd say it's worth it. Next video, we're gonna go through this box and find out if it is worth it. Thank y'all so much. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.